I might sound a bit selfish on this video, but I really thought about it and I feel like I had to do this. So this is a message for older Lucas. It's a message from young Lucas to older Lucas. Remember that you have a fire inside of you. You have that desire to make more than $20,000 a month. You have this desire to be free, travel free, make money at any time you want, wake up at any time you want. But that's not the beauty. Have the physique you want. Sleep with, I don't know, any kind of person you want. I know you have this fire inside of you that desires that, so you have to be 100% honest if you want to improve something in your life. This might be a little bit cringe, but that's the truth. Remember, you only have 5 goals. You just have 5 goals. Buy a MacBook so you can make better content, edit, and eventually control your business through the MacBook. The MacBook will be your violin to your concert, your black Mercedes-Benz. I know that you want a car. You want a black car. You want a black Mercedes car. You've always dreamt about it. Every time you go to your golf club job, you see those Mercedes and then you think, man, why the fuck do I drive the fucking car I drive? Why? Why do I still drive that fucking shit? You know you want to drive a Mercedes, so be honest. Wake the fuck up and stop skipping workouts, stop eating bullshit, start making videos and start doing the things you hate, especially when you don't feel like it. It might look stupid, but that's the truth. You have this desire, have this fire inside of you. Not many people have this. People in your generation think you're crazy, you're not good enough, or you should enjoy life more, but it doesn't make sense, because in the end, why would you want to be broke as fuck? Why would you not want to be free, right? You want a big house with your own garage for the car and your own garage to build your fucking gym. That's your 3rd goal. Remember that. Your family will live inside this house. Or just you maybe. But you have to chase the fucking house. You have to chase it. You have to make the fucking money to go after this house. So you gotta save it up for the MacBook, so you can profit from the business. You can, until you can buy a Mercedes and have a big ass house anywhere you want. 4th, European passport. Why a European passport? Because we all know you don't want to live in either Japan or Brazil, because Lucas, we all know I mean, I know because I'm Lucas and you're older Lucas, obviously, that you're sick of Japan. You don't want to live here anymore. You've been here for enough time. And you don't want to go back to Brazil because you don't want to get broke again. You don't want to live in that country with a badass government. I see badass, but it's like in a negative way. You don't want to live in that country too. So that's your first goal. Get a European citizenship. If anything goes wrong, you either go back to Brazil, go to Japan, or you go to Europe. You have 3 places to choose. And 5th is your physique. I'll put up the images of your fucking physique. This is what you look like now. You look like a piece of shit. You have a dad bod. You have a daddy's gut. You have a fucking gut, man. I feel ashamed of you. I feel ashamed of you. If you don't change that, soon you will be 30 and you wouldn't have accomplished any of those goals you set for yourself, those 5 main goals. So I hope you watch this video and fucking understand that you have this fire inside of you. You have this fucking fire inside of you, man. You have this desire. You have this testosterone. Even though it might not look like it sometimes. So next time you feel sad or some shit like that, just remember, in Brazil, you were born in not good conditions. You were born in Brazil. You left Brazil for India. You learned English as soon as you went to India. You left India and then you had to relearn your own native language, Portuguese. You had to fucking repeat the 3rd grade, man. That's crazy. And you were just only 7 years old. Not people when they were your age, they didn't even know how to read properly, and you already spoke 2 languages. After that you left to your entire life that you lived in Brazil for Japan because of your parents' choice. It wasn't even yours. You didn't even want to come here. And then you were kind of forced to learn the language here because you cannot do anything without knowing Japanese. You suffered discrimination. You suffered because you didn't speak the language, and you were a foreigner. We all know you've never felt included here. You've never felt included. You suffered. People beated you because they thought you weren't capable. Because they thought you weren't going to learn their language. Because they thought you were a fucking idiot and you would never understand what they were saying. But now you do. You thought that you were going to be weak, but no, when they started beating you, first thing you did was you learned how to fight. And then you defended yourself, even after the motherfucker who ripped your sketchbook at school. And what did you do? You threw his chair and you did chaos with his stuff, with his books and everything, which was a great thing. You felt awesome for that. But we all know you struggled to socialize since then, and that's still the case today. Still from this time, you really struggled. I know that, of course. Then you got into a bad relationship. You got into a toxic relationship that almost destroyed you. You even planned to marry the girl you loved, but she didn't respect you back. So I am happy that you ended things with her first. And then you finally started speaking the language after many years just writing, learning how to write, only knowing how to write the language instead of speaking it. You only were able to start speaking with 18 or 1 year ago because of those traumas you had. You had many fucking traumas at school. That's why still to this day you cannot really socialize. It's really hard for you to socialize, really hard for you to open up because of this fucking trauma that was inside of you. Because of these fucking events that happened when you came into this new culture, into this new country. Nothing wrong with the people here. Of course not. But those dickheads that did that to you, they made a scar in you. But I am happy that you knew how to defend yourself. And here you are now, at 19 years old, almost turning 20, almost November. Today is October 27th, 2024. And I just want you to remember that you have this fire, you have this aura inside of you. You just have to unleash it. You have to release it. Release this aura. Release everything. Release in hyper focus. Release in your fucking job, in your fucking business, in your fucking everything. Take your life by the balls. Take everything by the balls. And know how to control it. Walk with pride. Know how to stand up for yourself. Know how to defend yourself. And overall, just enjoy while doing those stuff. Because right now, you already know the language. You already speak 4 languages. You basically understand Spanish, so 4 languages: Portuguese, Japanese, English, Spanish. Despite you not being fluent in Japanese and Spanish, of course. You can, bro, you live fucking alone, man. You live fucking alone. You go to the doctor alone. You do everything alone. How the fuck you do that without speaking Japanese? Of course you know how to speak Japanese, you fucking dumbass. So whenever someone asks you, you don't know how to speak, of course you fucking know. It's just people trying to bring you down. But I just want you to remember that you're not a pussy. You never gave up, even when you wanted to give up, even when you felt alone, even when you thought things were never going right in your life. Right now you're just confused. You don't know which religion to follow anymore. You don't know which philosophy, despite you believing in the existence of God, of course. And all I want to say is that whenever you feel sad or angry again, please rewatch this video and think twice before giving up on something or some goal you have. Guess that's it. Thank you.